Hey guys, this is Pedro back with another interview, this time covering First Fan 2025. For this occasion, I'm here accompanied by Caliste, Karmine Corp, coming off of their victory over CFO in the semifinals of said competition to move on to the grand finals of said competition. So, Caliste, congrats on the massive W. I can only imagine what it was like to actually be a part of this match. But since I have you here with me, I can just ask you right here and now. So, how are you feeling? How was the series, and how crazy was it, especially in those latter stages?
Well, first, thank you. I'm really happy to be able to play in the finals at the first end, an international event. It feels really good, and I think this best of five was really exciting. And also, there was a lot of emotions because we won the two first games, and then we lost the game three and four. So we went to game five. There was a lot of stress, and it was really exciting. I love to play these moments. I think it's mostly why I play League of Legends, and I like to be a professional player. Uh, I feel good. I'm really happy to play the finals, and I hope we will win them.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to ask you a little bit right then and there about the series itself, especially in the second half of it, with you guys being up 2-0. I mean, all signs pointed to you guys continuing the momentum and at least close the series out, maybe in three, maybe in four, but not really at five. But still, CFO pulled it back to force a game five. How difficult of a challenge was, facing off against that team, especially in that second half, and what was the mindset like within the team, during that stretch?
Well, I think CFO is a good team, but I think we showed really good game one and two, and I think in game three, four, we maybe were too confident and drop it off a bit. We mostly did mistakes and played not really good, so I think it's more on us playing bad than them playing good, I think. But like props to them because they punished us well and they actually took like two games and they uh, found a way to punish us and force us into game five, a stressful and hard game five. So props to them, but I think they are still a good team and a bit sad to well eliminate them because they qualified us.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely a mixed bag of emotions, but like, nevertheless, in Game Five, with all of the momentum on CFO side, what do you think just made the turnaround happen for you guys in that final game?
Well, I think today we were really confident with Targamas and we played really good laning phase in all the games. So in the game five, we just decided to go for a good laning phase and good scaling to try to punish them and get a lead like in game four. But this time we will have a bit more scaling and the draft will be easier. So we basically decided to fight, be confident, and play around both sides.
I mean, with this result now finally being official, Carmine Corp moves on to the grand finals of this competition. It marks more than 5 years since we've last seen an EU team reach the finals of an international stage. Obviously, I'm looking at G2 Worlds 2019, making it all the way there to the finals in Paris. And so, like, Targmas answered to answer the question from the recent press conference a few moments before the start of the recording mentioned about how he wants to bring EU back from the dead, basically bring it back to its former glory in the past. So I want to ask you, Calist, how are you kind of looking at the significance of this result, not just for yourself, but also just for the region in its entirety?
I mean, I'm trying to not put much pressure on just the match and me on overall, and I'm not really thinking about it. I'm playing and then see the results after. But it's for sure really, really, really important for the region. It's really important for us and for me. So we will make sure everything goes well and we win. But I think it means a lot because it will mean Europe is not a dead region. We can bring Europe back and have a good level and play a really good level against the best teams. And like there is no gap or anything. If you have good players and you're talented and you can make sure you play good on the stage, you can for sure play like win against the best teams. And I think this will be an important message for Europe.
I mean, so far, or at various points throughout the broadcast, it pivoted towards the crowd that was like basically stationed outside of the stands within Lowell Park, and it was basically majority KC fans. And I mean, it's a testament to the level of fandom this team has, not just in Europe, but also outside of the region. And so, like, have you been able to get a sense as to the support that you've had from the rest of the fans within the organization, also even outside of said organization in the region?
I mean, yeah, I'm really happy to be in K-Corp because there is a lot of fans and they are really supportive and it helps us a lot. It brings us a lot of strength and also push us every day to like get better, make sure we are not losing, we are not playing bad, and we are not deciding them because they are giving us a lot of strength, a lot of hope, and it will be really sad for them to come to Korea and see us lose. So we are making sure everything goes in the right direction, and also we are making sure that everyone in Europe is happy about our performance and our showing.
I mean, you kind of mentioned it right then in the beginning of this conversation regarding the journey that this team has had to go through in firsthand. You literally had to wait until the very last result in the group stage for or maybe after CFO beat TS that you guys would be able to move on to the playoffs. And then obviously, from the end of or at the end of the group stage, things were not really looking up for your team. But then, like with today, obviously it marked a massive turnaround for the better. And so, how are you guys were able to just sort of reset mentally with less than a day to spare from that point to now?
Basically, we kept screaming and we screamed really good, really good teams, and we won and played good against them. So it gave us confidence back. We were like, no, we are actually playing good. It's just a question of shaking and not being the same on stage. So we were like, okay, the only thing we have to do is just to make sure we are in a good shape on stage. We are not choking or stressed. And then we went into TES and we were playing really aggressive, really confident as usual, and it made the difference. And I think today it showed because in game five, well, everything was reset and it was the best team on the moment, and we were confident and playing good. So this is what point goes back.
At this point last year in 2024, you have been having a few years under your belt within the KC org, playing within the LFL, competing in EU Masters, and having to like continue the journey to Tier 1 and make the LEC. I mean, if you can compare one thing that changed the most between the Caliste of back then and the Caliste of now, given, what you're going through right now, what do you think that one thing is?
Mm, I will say I'm even more confident than last time, and I learned how to adjust in every situation, be a better human, and also um, just play better. I think I'm playing way better, and I'm smarter in the game, and also I'm giving my ideas more. I'm really confident, and I'm giving my ideas to my team so they can maybe help me or do something uh, while I'm doing my things. And I think it's the most important because now I'm really confident and I'm really um, sure of what I'm doing, and I'm just looking to keep going forward.
We're nearing the near end of the conversation, so I have a few more questions to ask before I wrap it up. Grand finals, HLE or TS, do you have a preference, or does it really not matter to you?
I would like to play against HLE because I think they are a better team than TES, so it will be better for us in terms of experience and also showing the grand finals. And also, I still want to play against HLE because they have Viper, and he said he wanted to play against me in the finals. So now I'm in the finals, and I'm waiting for him, and I want to play against him and win.
Hopefully that happens in tomorrow, whether or not it is each HLE or TS. And so, this is a monumental result, regardless of what happens tomorrow. CKC go from playing in tier 2, just having to like go through plenty of years trying to see if they're able to get into the LEC, finally make the LEC, go through a few rough patches in the first year in the LEC, and now seeing this turnaround happen. And I mean, through all of it, you've been a part of the squad for a good majority of it. And so, what I want to ask you, Caliste, is sort of, do you have like any message for the fans that are going to be tuning into the squad and play in the finals? And what do you think they should be looking out for the most?
I mean, I'm really happy to be there, and I want to thank them a lot for the for the support they are giving to everyone. It means a lot, even when we are losing and we are struggling to be ourselves. They give a lot of strength, and it means a lot. It's really helpful, and they really help us a lot. It's like the sixth member of the team, and well, we are playing a final in the international event. We are playing against a really good team, so we'll make sure we give our best. We will give our absolute best and try like just keep the support. We will try to make everything to make you guys proud.
Right on, man. Thank you so much for the interview. Best of luck
You,
tomorrow, and best of luck in the finals, man.
thank you.
Thank you.